Hey yo, divine earthlings of the universe. What is up? What is up? What is up? I do hope that you all are having a good day, a good night, whatever time it is for you. Peace, love, light, blessings. Namaste. I'm in a different setup, as you can tell. Just took a self-care staycation, pretty much. But I did not bring any of my cards or crystals, anything of that sort that you guys usually see. I didn't bring any of that. I'm not sure how loud this is, so hopefully it's not overpowering me talking. But yeah, I didn't bring any of that with me. Reason being is because I was like, if I'm led to do a message, then spirit will lead me to it. If not, I'm just chilling. I'm laying low, doing nothing. I didn't bring anything. So I brought my notebook though, because my notebook is, I've been keeping a lot of my, and I'm by a highway, so excuse the noise. But I did bring a notebook, just in case I go through any downloads. I wanted to write them down. So today is November 17th, 2024. And is what, Sunday? Yes, a Sunday. So yeah, today is Sunday. And happy Sunday to you all. And before I do start, I forgot, because I'm in a different space. So it's like, I feel like I'm kind of forgetting what to say here too. I'm such in a chill energy at this moment, like a cleansing energy. So just bear with me if I'm a little off track. But okay, off track is standing out to me. So let me write down off track. Add it to what I've already written. But on track. Okay. So I'm not a psychic. I'm just a messenger. I am here to provide the purest love and light vibes from the Most High Creator, my spiritual team, guides, God of the universe, the Most High Source, and the purest love energy possible. Therefore, I remove any dark entities, evil eye vibes, dark energy, evil eye vibers, and negativity from this space. We keep it divinely protected by our archangels Michael and the Most High Creator and the purest love energy possible. All right. This is in no way, shape, or form to impose my feelings, thoughts, beliefs into your life. I'm one reader. You may resonate with another reader that is cool with me. Find the reader that is best for you. Also, keep in mind that your free will, intuition, and discernment are going to be key factors, regardless of a personal or a collective message that you may receive. And this is a non-judgment zone, okay? We ain't judging nobody over here, boo-boo. This is the channel energy I'm receiving in this moment, time, and space. So I'm going to go with the downloads. And it's really just for uplifting purposes or healing purposes, confirmation, or just relatable purposes, We all are going through our own individual journey, in particular journey. There are particular things on your journey that are not on mine, So at the end of the day, we do come collectively as a whole for the spiritual mission, for the healing properties to reach each corner of the world here, the globe. So I'm hearing a global standard. Global standards. I'm hearing global endeavors as well. Okay, so you divine collectives, at 9:22 a.m. I heard the funk mode. Funk, F-U-N-K. You get like in a funk mood. It's also known as like an isolation mode, or it could be referred to that. But the funk mode for chosen collectives, and then I heard ... how to process it feel it, accept it, believe it, live it, express it. And then I heard that this is similar to hermit mode symptoms, but it can come after hermit mode. Okay, and then I was writing something, but I'm still trying to get information for Spirit to bring for this particular message. You don't need to make a statement when you withdraw. And then I underlined statement. So basically, Divine Collectives, after that I wrote off track, on track. That's when I started writing that. And then global standards, global endeavors. So you could be like in a funk mode, or you've been in funk modes, but how do you process it? You know, funk modes could be isolation modes. But it's like, because I did hear this is similar to hermit mode symptoms, but can come after hermit mode. So in hermit mode, it is isolation. In hermit mode, you are processing your feelings. You are gaining introspection. You are reevaluating situations in your life, relationships in your life, circumstances in your life. Like a lot of different things you are reflecting. Okay? So sometimes in that reflection stage, you know, you are isolated. You could be somebody who kind of hangs out with yourself. You kind of stay to yourself. I'm hearing stay put. When you in hermit mode, you kind of stay put. Like you kind of put yourself in a box boundary. I'm hearing a box boundary. So it's kind of like you are in a box, but you also are thinking outside the box at the same time. So your hermit mode, when you're in a box, people think that you just boxing yourself off, but that's not the case. You do tend to box yourself off when this funk mode takes place, possibly. Because when you're in hermit mode, to gain introspection and clarity about particular situations or relationships in your life, you're gaining like the raw truth of a person's identity, your own identity, a particular situation, a feeling. You know, maybe you have those epiphany moments, things are illuminated. And they could be really, really hurtful, especially when you realize, I'm hearing the crimes against you are the crimes against humanity. Meaning, there are some crimes against humanity when it comes to, you know, we're going to say the conspiracy theorists, okay? Which has been proven true in a lot of cases here. But like population control, AI advancement takeover, cashless society. It's just kind of crimes against humanity are keeping people asleep to truth in the hierarchy of the politics. Because they could play tricks right in front of our eyes. So you gain introspection about that process of a global, that's probably why I heard global standard, and the global endeavors that they want to put in place on humanity. And you gain that, then you have to process that, you have to feel that, you have to then accept it, you have to then believe it or live it and express it. Try to express it openly or express your feelings about it. See, when you express your feelings about the crimes against humanity, it's a huge ass epiphany and aha moment for other people. They're like, dang, you're right. Or maybe it's a topic they would never think to discuss. But when you bring up something, it kind of makes people, it does make people question certain things. So maybe then you get into your funk mode that funk mode, when you try to express it or what you've seen or felt, sometimes a lot of people are not going to understand it. Some may, but some may not. And then I heard the crimes against you. So maybe with crimes against you, is I'm receiving like you had to believe that certain people did some crooked-ish towards you. Like some crooked ass-ish. I just saw 10:23 on the timer. 1, 2, 3. Some people did some crimes against you as well that you had to process in this Hermit energy to be enlightened about, illuminated about, and learn to then process it and feel it. And then trying to believe it could have definitely just did a number on you to where you probably were like numb inside. It could have made you in a funk mode to realize certain things of those closest to you in the crimes they did against you, to backstab or betray you or harm you vocally by gossip, by slander, by putting you down, by creating false narratives of your character to other people. So that could have put you in a funk mood, or maybe just made you lose the enthusiasm to really get to connect with other individuals because of a particular connection in your life. For example, if you had a horrible relationship that you poured into, that horrible relationship probably put you in a zone of hibernation, which is that hermit mode energy too. So hibernation. Spirit is telling me to look up hibernation, the definition. I think I can join. So yeah, hibernation. That relationship put you in a hibernation to where you went into hermit mode, to where isolation mode took place. And then a funk mode occurred, which was you like not able to see yourself dating again or connecting with a relationship for a long time. Maybe you've been single for a long time after a breakup or a heartbreak here, or maybe you don't connect with individuals in your life anymore, like close bonds to you. After a close bond was broken, now you don't really hang out with other people, or you don't really connect the way you used to. Because the thing is, just going back to the global standards, when you saw the things of the Matrix unfolding before your eyes and believing it and having to process it and still have to live in this world and trying to express it to those who are still asleep, majority of the masses, right? So it's hard to express without looking cray-cray, or called a conspiracy theorist. So in this case, it's hard to express those spiritual attacks or those spiritual backstabs. I'm hearing spiritual backstabs. Damn. Spiritual backstabs versus like a physical backstab. I'm hearing a physical backstab. You know, yeah, that hurts. But this spiritual backstab did a number. There was a spiritual betrayal here. A spiritual betrayal. And this spiritual betrayal was with someone in this physical realm that you completely like took to heart. Like you cherished this in the physical, this connection. So I did hear off track and on track. this connection got off track, but it could come back on track, possibly. But I'm also receiving it getting you off track puts you on track. So to express yourself to other people or other connections, when somebody of a close bond disconnected or discorded from you, it puts you in a space of not knowing how to process it, how to feel it, how to accept it, how to believe it, how to live it, or how to express it. You keep a lot of things to yourself because it's hard to express. I'm hearing self-expression. So it's like you express it to yourself, but it's hard to express it to someone else. Or even if you do express it to someone else, it's like I'm hearing that box again. It's like this box, like you just keep yourself boxed in. Maybe you feel like you are in a box. Something about boxed in here. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing like you box your feelings in. You had to start boxing in your feelings because you expressing it. And I heard self-expression, so it's like you keep it to yourself. So you box your feelings in to yourself, because once you try to express your feelings and process it and explain it, or to other people, it's kind of like it falls on silent ears or deaf ears, or people hear you, but they just truly don't get it. And maybe this is something that you came out of, but your isolation mode here is, it can turn into a funk mode, and you can kind of you start to feel funk. Like funk is, okay, we're going to look up hibernation and funk feeling, or in a funk. There we go, in a funk. Okay, so this is in a funk. Feeling sad. It says feeling sad here. And it's 9:49 a.m. So we can look up that. I'm going to put that in too. Let me put these in because I tend to be forgetting. Hibernation definition. And then 949 spiritual meaning. Spiritual. All right. So in a funk is feeling sad. If you're in a funk, it means that you've been feeling sad. You might be in a serious funk after your best friend moves across the country. One way to use funk is to mean blues or depression. Everyone's in a funk sometimes. For some people, the shorter, darker winter days automatically put them in a bit of a funk. Y'all, we is in the fall season, and this fall back has already started. So at 5:30, it's midnight. It's pitch black outside, okay? So the light is gone. And maybe you feel like this is hibernation mode. Some of you could be going back into hibernation mode. But the thing is, when you're alone in it, you feel more light. You're getting more enlightened too, is what I'm receiving. So you could have been feeling sad. You could be in a funk mode for Chosen Collective. So that would make sense. That was at 9:22 that I heard that. So let me put in 9:22 as well. So 9:22, when I heard the funk mode, it says this is a number that serves as a reminder that we are never finished growing spiritually. Practice being humble in your quest for spiritual enlightenment, and you may achieve it. Anticipate changes in your love life. Maybe you'll take the next step in your relationship. Okay? And that love, again, I did mention love. And so maybe now it's time for you to get out and take these steps to initiate your love life again, or opening up to those who love you in your life, or being more open, because hermit mode, it's hard to get out of that. Once you process it, you've accepted what it is and what it's not. And see, the thing is, now people have to accept you for who you are and for who you're not. See, some people have boxed you in. Okay. Some people see you as boxed in and are creating barriers. And maybe you did have to create barriers with some people in your life, okay? And okay, thank you, Spirit. That's why I said you don't need to make a statement when you withdraw. You've had to withdraw from some people, and you didn't have to make a statement, because the statement was clear as day. It's whatever they stated to you is why you withdrew, or whatever was stated in the connection is the reason for the withdrawal. So you didn't have to make an actual statement of, okay, I'm about to withdraw my energy, or I'm about to withdraw from this relationship, this business endeavor, this bond, I'm leaving. You just kind of withdrew. I'm hearing it went Nancy Drew. Y'all remember Nancy Drew? She was like a investigator or something. That was a whole book series. I'm gonna look that up. That was a movie too they made. So let's go to hibernation. The condition or period of an animal or plant spending the winter in a dormant state. Then it's an extended period of remaining inactive or indoors. All right. To pass the winter in a torpid or resting state. Okay. To pass the winter, in which the body temperature drops to a little above freezing. I'm being called to look up spirit hibernation, spiritual meaning. Let's see if that even brings up anything. Okay. The animals hibernating in the darkness of the days are symbolic of shutting down the external reality and using this time to focus internally. Yeah. That introspection. You're in another isolation period, Divine Collective. So it's kind of like you just got out of an isolation period, and now Spirit is putting you right back into an isolation period to focus on this funk mode, to probably process things a little bit more, to accept certain things. Maybe now you've accepted particular releases of connections or ugly truths of things, right? Let's say you've already accepted those things, and now you're in this, Spirit took you out of isolation for a moment to put you right back in. You thought that, okay, I'm getting out this isolation period, but now Spirit is like, now you're in the funk mode. Oh, I see, Spirit. Okay, so I'm getting like stages of hermit mode here. So you get into the hermit mode stage, because I did write, this is similar to hermit mode symptoms, but can come after hermit mode. Yeah, I heard that too. And it's 9:55. Can't make that shit up. It is 9:55 a.m. We have to look up 9:55 too. Yeah. Okay, Spirit. So Spirit put you into hermit mode. Then you had to go through an isolation mode. And now you're in like a funk mode. So there's different stages of hermit mode here from what I'm receiving. So hermit mode is that hibernation vibe, okay? You have to hibernate to focus internally. And then it created like an isolation mode where you're in this box. Okay, you kept yourself boxed in, and people had to be boundaries put up in this isolation mode as you were in, getting all this introspection and these downloads. I'm hearing more downloads were creeping in. Even in your box energy, you got so much downloaded information sent to you. And some people I'm hearing try to box you in a corner. And those who try to even push you into a corner and box you, I'm hearing box you off, like seal you up a package and ship you away in a box. Some people wanted you to go away, yo. That's crazy. Okay, what I'm receiving, because this box, somebody like literally could have did, people out here doing some dark ass, wicked ass, spiritual shit. And they spiritual people. It's crazy that people literally are putting like spellbound work in a box and shipping it off so you could go away. But Spirit said, oh, lo and behold, boo-boo, you forgot that this is the Most High chosen vessel here. This is the Most High's chosen, anointed vessel out here that you tried to ship away to the ethers, to the universe, to never be seen again. And see, this isolation mode, that's why when Spirit puts you into hermit mode, for protection. So you can isolate from people who try to box you and ship you off. Or were doing this. They actually did this. Like to, and let's even put it this way, because I did hear slander and gossip are creating false narratives about you. That's how they also did it. They probably didn't have no candle lighting and burning. Okay, they probably didn't do all that. But what they did was box you in, like in limiting your resources, limiting your connections by either putting slander out against your name. Excuse me, spiritual burp. Spiritual burp, yeah. They could have did this more than once. Like talking about you to box you in. Kind of thinking, oh, you didn't get approved. Like say you just moved to a city, right? And the opportunities are endless for you. You can move anywhere. You can purchase any home if you wanted to. However, someone, word of mouth, gossip, whatever, some slander about your name gets around. So now you've been boxed in to only certain areas you can live in versus you can live in any area. Now it's only certain areas because people trying to limit your growth. Or where you move to because they put some slander out against you to box you in so you won't proceed ahead. So, I'm getting something like that people have tried to box you in, or maybe box you in from being seen for the great qualities that you do bring. Because you have global standard qualities here. You have global endeavor qualities here. So people try to box that in as well. And then I heard hibernation. That's why Spirit was like, you about to go hibernate, boo-boo. This could have happened in the fall or winter season, whether it be past, present, or future. But see, now, with this isolation mode, Spirit started to unravel all these truths that you had to process, that you had to feel, that you had to accept, that you had to believe, that you had to live, and that you had to express. I'm hearing outwardly express and inwardly express. And I did hear self-expression earlier. So you did more like self-expressions here than outwardly expressions. Now your expressions might start coming out more because you did come out of a high isolation hermit mode energy for a moment. But see, now that you came out, I'm hearing you're less expressive. You express exactly what you need to express without all the extra read all about it. That's what I'm receiving too. I'm hearing you access and rest now. You know how to rest and access everything that's happened in your hermit mode, then your isolation mode, your hibernation. So now Spirit is saying you could be in a funk mode now. The funk mode is actually like, damn, okay, that is what it is. Okay. That's the funk mode is the reality of it. So it might make you feel a little sad. It did say feeling sad, right? Look, and it's 10:01. But it's created inner balance, yo. It's creating the inner balance that you need. That sadness had to creep in. See, Divine Collectives, a lot of people have backstabbed and betrayed you. Backstabbers. They smiled in your face, but all the while, I think they want to take your place. The backstabbers. You got backstabbed. Oh, shit. I did hear that. Yeah. Spiritual and physical. And then I heard spiritual betrayal and backstabs. Exactly. You got backstabbed, yo. And that did put you in a box. You could have got backstabbed and you got into a tight ass box because of how hurt you were. Whether it be a lover, family, home and friend. You connected with a lot of people that backstabbed you. Or some people who spiritually, again, they might not have physically shown proof that they backstabbed you. Oh yeah, but they spiritually did. They did something spiritual here. There was a spiritual backstab. And it could have been on a spiritual mission. It could have been with a spiritual lover, a spiritual endeavor. I'm hearing proposal, commitments, contracts. You got a lot of spiritual, because I did hear spiritual warfare earlier and spiritual attacks. When this did this, you boxed yourself in. You didn't know who to trust. You did not. You didn't trust love. Again, I did hear you probably don't. You've been single for a while. Or you do have bonds, but you still chill with yourself. Again, you self-express everything to yourself and your most high creator, your spiritual team, your ancestors. Although, let's not forget, although you're going through this funk mode, you got spiritual protections and ancestors around you around the clock, non-stop. 24/7, 7/4/20. Every day, all day. They respect your privacy. I saw 33 exactly on the timer. Yeah, they do. They respect your privacy. And see, they're helping you get through this, or ease through this is what I'm hearing. It's not going to be easy, but they're going to help you ease through this funk mode. This funk mode had you withdrawing. You felt off track, but it ironically put you on track. Okay? So, the hibernation, it was symbolic of shutting down the external reality and using this time to focus internally. Like, you were cool. You know that people, you connect with a lot of spiritual beings, Divine Collective, okay? Your spiritual mission is just that, connecting with a lot of spiritual beings. And that's why, thank you, spiritual team, that's why I probably heard this spiritual betrayal. You connected with a lot of spiritual beings, but some of these people betrayed you and backstabbed you, and you had to withdraw. And the statement was they already knew. If you didn't physically say why you withdrew, they spiritually knew, because they know they spiritually backstabbed you or betrayed you. I'm hearing arbitration. Is that a word? Arbitration. I don't even know how to spell it to even try to look it up. But let's go back to 949. So I saw that time frame. It's a sign to let go of negativity and experience a new beginning. The angels are reassuring you that you are on the right path. Y'all, I said off track, on track. This is crazy. You are on the right path in life. Seeing 949 is an encouragement to meet new people and date more if you're single. For couples, it means your connection will soon become even deeper. So it's something about love and connections here, y'all. Because it keeps coming up. And just encourage you to get back out there. See, you did. So see, the next time you get back out there, now that you're in this funk mode, you're able to process, accept, believe, live, and express and feel. Your expression is going to be different. Because see, even in love, you were backstabbed or betrayed or pushed aside. See, the thing about the funk mode for chosen collectives and how to process it is not an ideal process. Like, people are not going to understand it. And sometimes those you think would understand it misunderstand it. So that's why that expression is like, I can't express it to you because I saw the video I'm thinking of in my head, the villain era. You know, you having your own self-love energy and your confidence. Some people see you as a villain because you're not focused on the external reality anymore. You're more focused on your internal reality. So in a sense, it makes you seem like a villain because you done box people off. Or people think, you know, you could be acting funny or you changed up. But really, you just healed. This is the healed version of yourself. You have to process the steps. And some people in the spiritual community, because the spiritual thing is coming up. Spiritually, people should get that, right? Spiritual people should understand that about you, but there are some that probably don't, okay? And that's probably something that's hard to process for you. And a lover, you would think a lover understands you. And maybe this lover didn't. And they knew that your spirit was like generous and loving and uplifting. Like, yeah. See, you got some global standards here and global endeavors, divine collectives, that this hibernation, once you come out of this particular hibernation, especially once you have completed this funk mode, you're going to be so much more expressive in yourself. And yes, some people still might not view you the same, but it's kind of like you just done lived a lot of life shit. Excuse my language. You just like, I done lived a lot of life shit. I'm on a spiritual mission, this spiritual journey. I done seen it all. And some people, you know, will come back around. Just because you withdraw for certain people don't mean that it's going to always be a withdrawal. Like, they're never going to come back around. Or just even some people that betrayed you spiritually or physically, or the backstabs. It's not to say that they won't come back around, but it's just how you express yourself now. 10-10 on a timer. Thank you, Spirit. See that 10-10? Yeah. It's a completion. A cycle completed here. Let's go. Yeah, because you let go of negativity to experience a new beginning. All right? You are ready to experience something new now within yourself and for humanity. The way you healing yourself inwardly is outwardly healing humanity. And that's the global standard. See, a lot of people, if you don't heal, the humanity won't awaken. Because you're supposed to be awakening humanity out here. It's the pay it forward mission. If one person watches my video, that's one person that I done paid it forward to, who could pay it forward to someone else. That's the humanity trickle, like, effect. Ripple effect. I'm hearing trickle, triple, quadruple, multiply to infinity times 10, pi, that pi equation, that show, not that show, excuse me, the video that I put out was called You're a Rare Infinite Star Seed. Yes, you are. You are pi to infinity and beyond. You are creating a ripple effect. So, ironically, your box, you stay in a box, but you think outside the box. You think outside the cosmos, all the galaxies combined, known and unknown, time realms, dimensions, time zones, timelines. Like, you stay in a box, but you are so out the box. Your downloads are out the box. And some people that have betrayed you and tried to box you in, like push you in that corner that I heard earlier, try to isolate you. See, some people know that you go into hermit mode frequently. So if they just frequently put you there or permanently put you there, then you won't ever come out. But see, staying in this box, again, you might be in the box, but you think outside the box. Your ancestors still connect with you in the box, because your ancestors, most cases put you inside that box anyway. So it's like the joke's on them for thinking they boxed you in, when technically they just created a boomerang effect to go right back to them, because you was already in the box. So if they trying to put you in a box, it didn't do nothing but push them back. Some people about to be pushed back when they were going forward. I'm hearing back, forth and forth, like Aaliyah. It's like things are going back and forth in their life, but I'm hearing they about to be pushed back and not go forward. Okay. Let's see. 949 also is a message to focus your time and energy and efforts on your spiritual practices and spirituality based on career or heart-based service. Ooh, that's a good one too. So it's time to focus on your career, your endeavors, because you got global standards coming, global endeavors coming. You about to make a statement in this world. People about to feel it. People about to feel it. Was there something else I wanted to look up? I wanted to look up backstabbers. Okay. All the time they want to take your place, the backstabbers. They smiling in your face. All the time they want to take your place. All you fellas have someone and you really care. Then it's all of you fellas who better beware. So they just say, like, beware of the backstabber. Some people gonna be really smiling in your face like they hold you down. But when you are down, they just kick you down further. Like, I'm gonna hold you down, if times get rough, hold you down mean I got you. I'm gonna hold you down. If things go, if times gets rough for you, or if somebody come at you this type of way, I'm gonna hold you down. I got you. Well, in that situation, they held you down by kicking you down, or allowing someone else to kick you down. That's where a spiritual betrayal could have came to place too. Third-party interferences could have been here, or lust, greed, power, structure, whatever. It could have definitely been a spiritual betrayal towards you. Or in this scenario, and this could always be reversed. And again, if it don't resonate, don't force the fit. This message, I saw 4422 on the timer. So there was 444, divine protection here from a spiritual betrayal. But it was also just to get you back on track. You had to get off track to get on track, to understand your global standards, understand your global endeavors. And now you just more aware, you're more self-aware. Yeah, you might still have yourself in a boundary, but it's like you do it because it's like a defense mechanism. It's automatic. It's a protection. I would say it's a protection mechanism. Instead of being defensive, you just are protecting yourself. So that's why this funk mode is for you to understand all of this, because it is a form of protection. Those who get it, get it. Those who won't, just won't. And that's the harsh truth of a spiritual journey, because it ain't for the weak at heart. It ain't for the faint. And the thing is, your intentions make a difference too. You're not out here intentionally cutting people off. That ain't your intentions. You are intentionally self-persevering, self-healing. And that looks like a cutoff to some people who still kind of operate in a 3D mind. Because like I said earlier, we can have a lot of spiritualists, like intelligent people, influencers, or people like ourselves just doing our mission. But at times that matrix 3D mental state creeps in, and it can make you not forget, but it can make you feel as though if someone is not speaking to you, or if someone gets into their box, that is something personal. When on a spiritual level, it's nothing personal at all. It's no animosity at all. Like, your intentions weren't that. You just fall into Hermit. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Speaking for myself, I fall into Hermit. The fact that this message is what it is even the angel numbers that come with it. And even in my personal life, you know, like I said, I am going to have Patreon started in 2025. So I'm going to express more of my own journey for you guys on that page, on that platform. And I'll be talking about it more. And then to also create an atmosphere where we are all able to express our journey, if you're open to it, to connect with people that are going through exactly what you're going through, because we out here. And so Divine Collectives, some people get it, some people won't, and that's a part of a release. That's that funk mode as well. So sometimes backstabbers have, and see, the thing is that people will realize that if you got backstabbed, it's hard to get out of a box, especially when it was a spiritual backstab versus a physical backstab. A physical backstab hurt too. Oh, I see, Spirit. The way I wrote this, y'all, this is a little chicken scratchy, but spiritual betrayal and then physical backstabs. So it's like a spiritual betrayal is worse than a physical backstab. Damn. Or a spiritual betrayal is equal to or greater to a physical betrayal and a physical backstab. So somebody really, really did a backstab number here. This energy is getting found out. Some people who have backstabbed you are definitely getting found out. I'm hearing 3 blind mice. They could have been blinded by truth and illusions, or blinded by the dollar signs because they wanted global standards. Okay, thank you, Spirit. My spiritual team is saying they wanted some global standards and global endeavors. They were blinded by physical things. So that even goes back to, if someone who is a spiritual, they will understand your Hermit energy. Or if someone just understands you, they're going to understand your Hermit energy. They might not understand the stages of Hermit mode. Maybe you might be in isolation for 2-3 months. Maybe for a whole year before you come out of that hibernation. So Hermit mode has different stages. You got the isolation mode, which is you're hibernating. Okay, you're hibernating and you're getting that clarity, the intuitive downloads, all of that. All right. Then you have the funk mode that comes, because I did hear it's similar to hermit mode, but it comes after hermit mode. So then you have the funk mode where you are processing and feeling this. And it takes you into a period of isolation. You might not be so much in hermit mode, but you still isolated in this box. But see, now you think more outside the box than anything. You realize that the matrix has kept people in a box too. So many people are in this box of a matrix. I'm hearing metrics. Like, I'm even thinking at work, when you got to meet all these numbers, you got to hit these numbers for your percentages, for your metrics. That's a matrix mentality. People do that when it comes to social media. Oh, I got to hit these followers. I got to hit these likes. I got to hit these subscribes. I got to hit these shares. That's a matrix mentality of the metrics. And that could cause a lot of backstabs and betrayals when you're trying to get ahead. And so in this case, it's like people try to get ahead who had spiritual missions. I'm hearing who had spiritual money. Some people had some spiritual money, or they wanted to create money with spirituality. That was, oh wow. So I'm receiving that the physical matrix. Some people probably just wanted some physical money by being spiritual or being a spiritualist or something like that. Damn. So they created some backstabs here. But see, this person has boxed themselves in. Wow, this person created a box for themselves, yo. They boxed themselves in a corner. They don't even see the global spirit. Like, you have a global spiritual eye. These people don't have that. I did hear 3 blind mice. Yeah, these people are blind. They don't have the spiritual. They wanted to box you in, but see, you have a 3D spiritual eye. Okay. You're connected with the Most High. Again, you're the anointed, connected, Most High, chosen vessel out here. You're part of the 144,000 that the Most High actually chose. Excuse me, spiritual birth. Yes, you are. So you weren't blinded by the truth of physical beings or physical matrix. And you understand yourself now. So spirit needs you to go through this funk mode so you don't go back into a dark depression. So you still love yourself wholeheartedly, despite what love did to you or who you loved that betrayed you. It's time to really love you and feel this and understand that your intentions, like if you intentionally harm someone, okay, you gotta deal with that. If you did it, you at peace with what's to come. Because this ain't for the weak at heart, unfortunately. So these people who thought that they boxed you in so you wouldn't see, you already in a box and you already received so many downloads that they will never get. You have so many Akashic knowledge. Spirit is giving you more keys to unlock. I'm hearing like an old library, like a big ass library. All these books that go up for stories on end. And you have like keys to all of these books. You have so many keys. And so you're a key factor that people wanted to box away and ship off in that package and throw away the key. See, they threw away the key when they shipped you off. And the key was you. Okay? That key was you, Divine Collective. And they shipped you off and threw away the key. Thought you would never be found again in the universe, floating on in and whatever ocean. But they forget that you're one with the earth, with Mother Earth. with the universe, with the Most High Source, you will always be found. You will always be divinely protected and lifted. Because you are the key to this world. You are the key to healing in this world. They need your key knowledge and your key wisdom. So some people were blinded, and when they got blinded by the dollar signs or whatever they done did, the backstabs, betrayal, spirit making them go into hibernation. This winter season is going to be a cold as ice vibe. So I'm hearing the coldest winter ever. That book by Sister Soldier, I can't remember the whole book, but it was a hardship. It's about to be one of like the coldest winter ever up in here feeling. Even if it's in the summertime, on the hottest day, it's going to feel like the coldest winter ever. Because they got to now sit with their betrayal or whatever they did that took you off track. And see, for you, Divine Collective, you are getting on track after the coldest winter ever that you had to face. So it's like the roles are kind of reversed here, so people can realize and go through the symptoms of hurt and betrayal that they've caused. Not only to you, but to humanity in a lot of cases, and to innocent people, especially if it's something spiritual. You know, spiritual is big right now. You got to use your discernment. It's a lot of spiritual speakers, leaders, teachers, mentors, healers, whoever's. That's fun and dandy, but this is not a game. People playing a spiritual game out here, being spiritual leaders and teachers. I hate to say that, but that's what's really happening. It could be in your own circle, your community, on the news, whoever. Entertainment, like people look up to people that are really out here doing some dark-ish to humanity and to other people, and then even in their own circle. So yeah, you put yourself in a box when you see this, because you got to process all of humanity shit, excuse my language, plus your life-ish are the lives of others in your corner. So it's like you feel it. You're an empath. You feel it. And it's heavy. So this funk mode is understanding. I understand it, okay? I do. Like I said, I personally go through it myself, and people don't understand me anymore. And that's cool. And yeah, it does hurt sometimes. But, you know, at the end of the day, my peace is my peace. And I have to make peace with what this is and what my life is. And I'm sharing it with you because these 3 blind mice people are more people, whoever's thinking they boxed you in a corner, they really boomeranged it back to them. They were more blind and foolish because of this physical world that looked more lavish and polished. I'm hearing lavish, polished, and plastic. People want this, anyway, this glamorous life for the flossies. And they want that money and dollar signs. And it ain't giving, it's not giving what it should give. Okay, I'm gonna end it there. This is a long ass message. I didn't think I was gonna take that long of a time, but I might come back before I leave with a simple message, possibly. We'll see. If it didn't resonate, don't force the fit of this. It's just a message here for the collectives who need it. And yeah, but don't force the fit. I do appreciate each and every one of you. You can always email me if you want to get in touch. My email's in the description. But peace, love, and light to you all. And namaste. Thank you.